What's good, everybody? It's your boy WxG alongside
Zombie.
And we are here because I need to get back to doing what I did before, which is talking about wrestling and reviewing AEW. Wonderful night. If you didn't see, check the reaction video that we did. Because
There's so many cute moments in it.
in the other video, it was. I was myself, I had the energy. But that is not what we're doing today. Talking about our video. We're talking about wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Because, God, if tonight was not the night, like, to really establish why AEW is pro wrestling, why it's for the betterment of pro wrestling,
Most definitely.
I just can't get over it. I have to get back into the swing of doing reviews. It's been so long since I've done an actual Dynamite review. So
I believe it's been like almost 7 months
since I've done an actual review of a show that's not a pay-per-view.
Actually, no, I think less.
No, it's been too damn long. So we gotta start the review off with Tony's big announcement, which is that he purchased Ring of Honor. First of all, this is the AEW Revolution Go Home show. And if you need something big to happen on the Go Home show to really get you and sink your teeth into a pay-per-view, announcing that AEW now Tony Khan now owns two of the biggest wrestling promotions in North America. Top 5 dead or alive. And that news alone has my mind jumping, because we could potentially get what we never got whenever Vince got WCW back in the day, where he didn't have Nitro and WCW be its own thing. He didn't get that off. Tony can do that. Not to mention, with owning the Ring of Honor assets, AEW has access to all, and all it is officially in the hands of AEW. The company that was birthed from it. Mwah! And then the possibilities with the AEW video game. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
On top of the fact that now, this makes AEW a much bigger commodity for a streaming service, HBO Max, if I was going to really go for any service to really pick them up to have their content, to really, really get them. Peacock has WWE Network. Fucking HBO Max can have Ring of Honor and AEW. I'm just saying, there's more than enough content for that.
Yeah.
Following that huge fucking announcement, we have a kickoff match that's 20 years well past due, as we get Danielson versus Danielson.
Yep.
Bro, the American Dragon.
You better slow down. You stumbling.
I'm still just riding this energy. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, versus the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. Oh, it's Daniels and Daniels' son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Anywho, go on, put a quick match together. I like how it came with. It's nice to see Chris finally back in an AEW ring. Maybe him and Frankie can be the veteran tag team in the tag division. I kind of miss SCU quite a bit, but the addiction ain't bad either. The match was cool.
Yeah, it was. I really liked how it ended, though.
Oh, you mean Danielson basically being a dick? Yeah, because you completely forgot that he was a heel.
I did. I really did. I don't know why I forgot it, but I guess because I haven't been watching much lately. I've been really busy
and sick
and dealing with my health, but I'll talk about that on my channel.
Yes.
But seeing him
just brutalize this man.
Yeah, and like the way he was trapped between them legs.
Stop it.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm just saying, it was really nice. I love the violence.
And
see, I didn't go the way you thought I was gonna go. I went the opposite way, which technically could still go back that way.
Okay, I'm done with you. So, following that, we get Moxley coming out as they face off. They talk promoting their match this Sunday. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be good.
Runs off. instead of confronting Moxley.
Well, it's not even a runoff because it's like they'll handle the business in the ring.
Well, Moxley was like, if you feel like you big and bad, come at me right now. Show your worth. And Danielson looked like he was gonna, and then ducked out the ring real fast. Which, I mean, could be a very good strategic move.
It's leading you into
what you know damn well.
It's pulling you to the match this Sunday.
Definitely.
Now, then following that, we get the over-the-top battle royale,
which I felt was way too many people in that ring.
But it's a battle royale. But they really kept too many bodies in at one time. Although it is great, it is a great reminder to show what a healthy tag division looks like. Because we had jobbers, we had main eventers, we had the return of Darius Martin, Dante's older brother. Top flight. Like I said, too many bodies that couldn't really shine off. The final four came down to being what was it? Three. No, final three came down to being Darius and the Bucks.
Yep.
The Bucks took out Dax Harwood, and I was really going for maybe getting Proud and Powerful in this thing because they kind of need it, but hey, it's whatever. Darius is just so good.
He really is.
And it's been a minute. He's gotta work off that ring rust, but when he gets back and he's in full form, watching him and his brother have amazing matches will be great. I'm still hoping to see a Private Party versus Top Flight feud. I can see them feuding with the Bucks or FTR.
You know what? Every time I hear Top Flight, I hear Top Flight Security of the World. Craig.
Girl, stop it. Honestly, so I didn't for what the opening match was, I wasn't gonna grade it because it's still riding high off of the announcement.
Literally the entire show, we were still like stuck on the announcement
because it's just a fucking
it is a big, huge move, an amazing move that they made.
It is, and honestly. The question comes down to what is Vince going to do because AEW is growing.
And I love his jab that he did.
When he was like, "This is a shame. This is all me.
Yeah,
this is all me."
I love that jab that he did. I was just like, bro.
But also the rest of the community was talking about, Shane, is going to go to AEW, and I'm just like,
please no.
I wouldn't mind it actually. Surprisingly enough, Shane has had a great mind for the wrestling business, but whatever the fuck he did this year in the Rumble, no, inexcusable. It was inexcusable.
Very.
But yeah, so the Bucks ended up winning out with the help of Red Dragon. So it's gonna be the Bucks, Red Dragon, and Jurassic Express going off for Revolution. And honestly, I need Jurassic Express to survive because I need the implosion. I'm sorry, I love the Bucks. And I love Red Dragon. In ring, they're fucking amazing. Give me a Red Dragon Young Bucks Ladder Wars match at Double or Nothing.
I like Jurassic Express.
I do, and I honestly feel like they haven't.
I'm so jealous of his hair though.
Jungle Boy's hair is fucking amazing. No, but what we need is for Jurassic Express to really be getting their storylines and feuds proper on Dynamite. Rampage is cool, but Dynamite is the show at the moment. I'm so compelled to want to talk about dream matches. We'll have to do it. I'll have to do it some other time.
So I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the times I started watching wrestling was because they have some beautiful men, and to watch those men collide, I'm just like, can I wrestle with you?
You want to see them beefy boys slapping beef?
Kinda.
Okay. Following that, I believe we had Jericho. Building up his match following, which was,
I believe so.
It was okay, and then Proud and Powerful came up because I believe that he kind of had their backs and they were about to get like attack or jump earlier, so they cool.
It
was it? Then CM Punk came out to address the MJF.
And our orders may be wrong.
We are completely wrong.
Like I said, we were still kind of on that high and excitement of them buying Ring of Honor.
And I was basically pushing out content and just putting stuff out because that was my return video back to the platform. being
we
active.
may be wrong in the order of which things came out, but
it's fine.
The next thing we're talking about is Punk.
Yeah.
And
the MJF confrontation where Punk, where Punk has, honestly, I've been enjoying the feud. It kind of dwindled a bit, but they brought it right back up.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'm not gonna say this ever gotten like below where it started.
Yeah.
It started high, it got higher, and then it kind of came down. But MJF last week, that impassioned promo about his struggles.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I missed that. Which I'm probably gonna go back and watch tonight.
But I did, and it brought me to fucking tears because
which is what
for all of the moment, for all of that time, I saw a babyface MJF. And honestly, it really does apply because this week, Punk came without like, I really, really want to believe what you're saying, but I also feel like you might be gaslighting me. And
he said not saying that MJF is lying about things that he said,
but
he feels like he's putting like a lot of embellishments on it.
But more importantly, I've seen you disrespect fucking legends. I've seen you Cole Cock, Dean Malenko, who has Parkinson's. I've seen you dog on Brian Pillman Sr. in Cincinnati. I've seen you like just disrespect.
Yep. So he's
legends.
like, am I the bad guy?
Are you the bad guy? Or we the bad guy?
Yeah, so he's like, everybody does not want to believe that they're the bad guy in their own story.
But that was
which is fact. Nobody really sees that they're the bad guy until things get pointed out to them.
But then MJF came out. He didn't really say much. And the fucking hug.
Yes, so Punk reaches out to shake his hand because MJF stated that first day Punk came, he tried to put his hand out, and Punk did not shake MJF's hand, and that it hurt him.
And that Punk put the hand out, MJF went for the hug,
and just hugged him,
and held it in,
and held him, and you could see that Punk was telling him something. MJF
and he was slow to do it, but he was just like did it, and I was like,
oh, and then he stated, "Please, MJF, do not knee this man in the dick."
To his credit, he didn't knee him in the dick.
No.
He took him to Dick Kick City.
Yes, he did.
And a brutal beatdown.
And I really enjoyed watching that.
It was good. That was the fucking hard way. Punk
really
got it the hard way.
Yeah, he did. He had a big old thing right here on his head that you could tell the ring done hit him right there.
And Max is like apologizing to the ends of the earth when he got to the back. He's like, dude, I didn't mean to do it that hard. I'm so fucking sorry. And Punk is a professional. He's gonna play it off.
I'm not gonna lie, MJF,
but when he snapped,
like his real anger came out.
Like this wasn't scheming. This wasn't him scheming. This was him letting out some real deep, heartfelt aggression. Because I'm pretty sure it fucking hurt him. Yeah. When he said about that. And that's why we saw a different MJF than the one who's always planning 2 steps ahead. This was him going off of pure emotion.
Yeah, but then they put him in the dog collar.
Oh.
That was hard to watch.
Yeah, I also had to make the comment of that's the same thing that Daniel Bryan got fired from WWE for doing to Justin Roberts, the AEW ring announcer.
Yeah.
They would have belt on the day the Nexus invaded. But moving past that, I believe we had women's tag action. Yes. We had Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker, which you love Jamie Hayter.
Oh yes, that outfit she was wearing. She had some straps right under.
You was just watching the cakes.
Butt.
You was just watching the cakes.
It just made it look so much bigger, and the outfit.
Well, she's a thick. She is a thick.
She is very thick, and that outfit just I can't say the word.
Accentuated.
There you go.
And
it just made it look extra nice. And like me, I like men and women. And I promise you, in that match, I wish I was in that match. Put in so many positions that the women's was put in.
Okay, we're talking about wrestling.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're talking about something else.
I'm talking about ultimate submission wrestling.
You want some submission later?
Yes, I do.
So, going from there, we had Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker going up against Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez, and my new favorite Latina-based tag team. I will forever hate that I had to see Ivelisse leave because I love Ivelisse and Diamante. I call it the Cuban Puerto Rican connection.
Yep.
just totally missed out on them, but she's doing good on her own. Yeah. The match was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Although there's one part that I was not fond of, which was when Hayter went for a big counter boot to the face and just whiffed it. Yeah. Whiffed it. And they tried to get it with the camera to save her, but just not in time. Nope. But hey, it's okay. It's okay.
But it's still a very fun match, and Thunder Rosa ended up winning.
Although I don't like that Rosa pinned Baker.
I didn't. I feel like
because that kind of gets me to feel like Baker is gonna retain at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, because it's gonna make her want to fight even harder. Because it's like somewhat of a proof that she can lose, you know. And I felt like Baker wasn't completely putting her off, because I've seen her do way worse than what she did tonight.
Right. But yeah, so that went down. I believe after that we have Wardlow coming out against Caesar Bononi. Yes. The big man.
Yes, which was surprising to me, because I was like, I have never seen.
That's because so AEW has like 4 shows technically. Mm-hmm. You got Dynamite, Rampage, and you have Dark Elevation and Dark, which is where a lot of their extra talent tends to go. Yeah. Caesar Bononi, he's part of the Wingmen. Okay.
Yeah. So him. Yeah, I barely learned about them today.
Yeah, we're gonna get you watching Dark.
Yeah, because like I said, I haven't been watching too much wrestling lately, but. When I saw him walk up to Wardlow, I was like, bro, he's bigger than him.
I know.
I was looking forward to an amazing match.
You was looking for Big Boy slapping
Slam City.
Oh, yeah.
And after that, I was like, bro, you know damn well he got the wind knocked out of his ass.
He did. Hard. Oh, that fast.
3 times in a row.
I thought, no, it was 4.
Was it 4 times?
I believe it was 4.
I think it was. Yeah,
the
it
Symphony
was.
is 4.
Yeah, the first time, and then he picked him up and did 3 times right back to back.
But then not only that, because after that, that's when we had Sean Spears coming out to do his usual after the match, take the spotlight. But this time Wardlow stopped him. He grabbed that chair. And Spears thought
he thought he was big shit until Wardlow was like, bitch, do something.
And he was like,
please do something.
He just backed away.
He's like, okay. He's like, yeah, you got this.
It's all you, big
But he stopped for a second and looked at that chair like he wanted to go back for the chair.
And Wardlow was like,
Wardlow just turned and looked like, bitch, test me.
See
what happened.
And this was also the kickoff for another match that's going to happen down the line that I'm excited for, that needs to be a double or nothing. Wardlow versus MJF. Yes. Because backstage, we got Wardlow confronting Wardlow, and then Max comes in. He's like, hey, man, listen. You know what? If you win the Face Revolution battle,
I'll let you keep the title.
If you win, even though you're not gonna do it. To which Wardlow finally fucking was like, the only reason you win is because I'm there.
He said, because I'm too busy making sure you win.
To get my wins.
And then MJF turned around and smacked the shit out of him.
So right now, I'm not gonna say this is dissension in the Pinnacle. But this is officially getting us into MJF's next big storyline, which is going to be the breakaway from Wardlow.
Yeah, because MJF told him, you're nothing but my bodyguard.
You're not.
You don't work for AEW.
You work for me.
Yes.
And I will make sure that your family has nothing. Y'all will go back to living on the street. MJF was on point.
Yeah, he was.
Tonight was the MJF. That is the match I'm looking most forward to.
I am too. Like I want to see MJF get thrown around by that big man. And
fuck that. No, fuck that. It's a dog collar match. It's this Sunday. Remember that.
Yeah, dog collar match with Punk.
Yeah. We also got.
Like to be in that position too.
We also got some promo work for Chris Statlander versus Legit Layla Hirsch, which Legit Layla Hirsch is a short stack, but she like technically solid, like a female Taz. So, or a female Brock Lesnar. Yep. Just shorter and stockier.
Yeah. And then, I like watching her wrestle too. She's real good.
Yeah, Statlander is just fucking great all around. Like Statlander is like.
And then.
Then the House of Black did their promo video.
Yeah, and then now, what's her name came out too.
Oh yeah, so backstage it was Ty Conti interviewing with Anna Jay for her match this Sunday against Jay Cargill for the TBS Women's Championship. When Jay came up and basically was like talking that good shit, I fucking love Jay Cargill.
Yeah, so they were so ready to throw down, and
her lawyer
said if you paid attention to the contract, if you touch a green hair on her head, you will lose this opportunity.
And I'm just like, See, I could have used a bit more build. I need more stuff with the women, but I think we got, what, 3 storylines?
Yes.
Going on? I like that. Now, give me an extra women's match.
Yes.
Give me an extra women's match. Please. Yeah. Please. Please.
Wait. Who won the women's Royal Rumble?
They didn't have one.
They didn't have...
The Royal Rumble is WWE. They didn't... No,
I mean, I thought they had one.
No, they didn't do a women's thing this time around.
Oh, they didn't.
Not this time around, no. And then I believe all that's left is the main event.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, all I got left is the main event.
If we missed something, we're so sorry.
So sorry, but I was busy just talking about the Ring of Honor biz, and I missed out on a healthy amount of the show. Then we had
I tried to pay attention, but we also have 2 children that are constantly in and out, which we love so much.
Our babies.
So I couldn't also pay attention to the whole thing.
So,
mommy duties.
So going into the main event, we had 6-man tag action. We had basically the UE, the Undisputed Era, or as I hope they're going to be called from what trade marketing is looking like, the Paragon, going up against Hangman and his cowboy sidekicks, Johnson, Robert. I love their chemistry. I literally pray to God. Well, actually, no, we don't even need an AEW 6-man tag belt. If anything, give us a unified Ring of Honor AEW 6-man tag belt that could be defended on either show. Yeah. That could be great. God, we're talking about Ring of Honor again. Anyway, I need 6-man belts.
See, that's why we kept getting distracted. Because now that he has Ring of Honor, it opens up so many possible opportunities. On top of the fact that we're going to go to the Supercard of Honor show in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, we are. We're native Texans. We've worked hard to get to this point where we can do that. Anyway, getting away from that. That main event was just good. Yes. It was really good. It got to the point. You couldn't get no hyper. I mean, I'm just satisfied that I got to end on good in-ring action. The story kept going. Neither man in the match got pinned. That's very important. Very. You do not pin your champ. You do not pin the challenger. You do not let them confront each other and battle it out. That's the only thing that I didn't like about the women's match earlier. But the men's match, that was cool. That was all right. Whew, God, this show. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it.
So
I would give it.
So I do a letter grading scale when I grade my videos. Yeah. AEW has never done less than a B- for me. Correct. And a B- show for AEW is like an A+ for Raw. Yeah. And it's just like I would give it an A-. Well, I would give it about a B+ on the SmackDown show. Well, no, because SmackDown's been disappointing me quite a bit lately. Okay. Especially whenever they have barely any wrestling matches on a wrestling show, and for some reason that's happened with SmackDown far too much lately. What? Yeah. I'll talk about it later. Tell you about it later. Okay. But ridiculous. I know, right? If you have a wrestling show, you need to get if you have a wrestling show and you have less than 30 minutes of wrestling on a 2-hour show. No, I'm sorry, if less than half of your time is wrestling is not wrestling, then I don't get it. But we're not here to bash WWE at this moment. We're praising AEW. Yeah. So for me, now counting the Ring of Honor news, it's automatically an A. Everything was good. Everything's building towards the main event and getting me some shit to be into afterwards. I'm gonna give this I think I've given one other show, and it might have been a pay-per-view, this letter. I'm going to give it an S. Because the news was hype. The people was right. The commentary was good. The in-ring action was great, honestly.
I would have to agree with that.
But if I take off these rose-tinted glasses, place them down, and I focus specifically on everything not involving the Ring of Honor stuff, as a go-home show, I give it an A, a solid A. Yeah. It was not perfect. Like I said, there were some mistakes. The battle royale was a bit too crowded at points. Correct. The mess up in the women's. The mess up in the women's match kind of threw me off. But other than that, it was great. I got built toward everything. I got good promo stuff. I'm happy. I am beyond happy. This is what a good wrestling show is. So for me personally, again, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ride with the A for my grading, even though if you include Ring of Honor news, it's an S. Mm-hmm. How about you, Zombie?
I would have to agree with your decision because I feel the same. There were some little mistakes at one point, like you said, in the ring. I did feel like there was too many people
in the battle royale.
Yeah, like I felt like they kept everybody in for a little bit too long because then it got difficult to focus on anybody.
Because then you got everybody just kind of laying around and watch, which is okay, but
but it's just like I felt like they kept too many people in too long. Like it took a good almost 10 minutes before somebody was eliminated.
Right, and then eventually you just got like way too many bodies.
Yeah, and then like it was starting to get difficult to even see past their legs and stuff in the ring, so they had to go higher up for the camera.
Like in my opinion, if you're gonna do a tag team battle royale, and you're still keeping two bodies, then you gotta have no more than like 4 teams at a time. 5 is where if you got 5, you gotta have like the cleaners come in and start clearing house.
Yeah, but other than that, it was still very fun to watch. And then of course the mistake when she went to kick
for that
and the camera tried to fix it, but like you could tell, Kick did not make contact.
But everybody's
the girl did sell it good though. She sold it.
Mercedes is a pro. But other than that, everybody's promo work was good. Everybody still in ring was enjoyable to watch.
Yeah. There wasn't too many mistakes.
Then
Danielson
and Moxley, I'm ready for that match.
Yeah.
Fucking that dog collar match is the fucking match to really watch.
Yes. And then honestly, I feel like Punk and MJF that just like made the it really made the episode.
If WWE have promos or segments on that level, their Raws instantly go from being like averaging like a C plus maybe to really being in a territory where it's just passable. And that's really being overly generous in my opinion for a Raw. But if they had something like a Punk and MJF segment, that would instantly make it a B plus.
Yeah.
Nah, B plus is too much. A B.
But honestly, like I felt like everything was really good. Besides those 2 things.
I think we did right.
So I figured A is a
good place for us to rate it on.
Yeah, without the
Ring of Honor news.
But with the Ring of Honor.
But this is that's how you do a go home show. That's how you got the people ready for your fucking pay-per-view.
Yes.
And with that, I think that our first review is done. Thank you. Thank you all for watching. We're going to try to make this more regular. I'm not doing any extra edits. I'm going to have to work on new intros. I got a lot of projects I got to get going. And yeah, in the link are my socials as well as the link to the podcast. I will try to get something out this Saturday.
Yes.
And then Sunday, depending on timing, we may do a same night review, but their pay-per-views tend to go to about 11, and I gotta be in bed early. So we just gotta wait and see. I'll miss Saturday show. We should try and watch Rampage, maybe.
Okay.
And then we'll do a Rampage review, and then get you watching. Then we gotta get you on Dark.
Yeah.
With that said, it's been your boy WxG and Zombie.
I'm Zombie.
Thanks for watching. We'll check y'all later. Peace.